Hi, welcome to this video. If you're just starting out on LinkedIn and you want to use LinkedIn to get a job, but you don't know what to do or where to start from, this video is for you. In this video, I'll show you everything you need to know to get started, to position yourself to get a job on LinkedIn. Now, what I'll be discussing with you here, I won't be talking about applying for jobs. I'm going to be talking about what you can do as foundations to position yourself to get jobs from people. And also, if you apply for jobs on LinkedIn, what will make it easier for people to hire you, and what will increase the propensity or the possibility of people to hire you. Now, this is everything you need to know about getting a job on LinkedIn. This is your complete journey on LinkedIn to getting a job. Okay. Now we start from number 1, go to number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. There will be a number 7, which is a bonus that I will introduce to you later. Now, the first thing is your foundation. The problem most times is we just go to LinkedIn and we start applying for jobs. We don't lay a foundation. And you know what happens when you don't lay a strong foundation? The entire house crumbles. So that is why you apply for jobs on LinkedIn and nothing happens, right? This is the reason why. You don't have a strong foundation. Your strong foundation, your foundations lays the ground for every other thing you're going to do and makes it easy for you to get a job on LinkedIn. So the foundation here is, there are 3 points to this foundation. The first one is specifying your desired job. So what jobs are you trying to get? What is the, do you want to be the CEO of a company, or you want to be a writer in a company, or you want to work as a software developer in a company, or a graphic designer? What is that job? Specify it. Now, do you want to work full-time or part-time? Specify it. Do you want to work remotely, or you want to work in an office? Specify it. The next one is your ICP. Your ICP means your ID company profile. What company do you want to work with? Okay, so what is the company size? Do you want to work with a small business, a medium scale business, or a large business? What is the industry? Do you want to work for healthcare or real estate or tourism or software? What is the category? What is that industry? Then, in all of these industry and company size, who are the people that are in charge of hiring? Okay, for example, if you're working for, you want to work for a small business or say a startup, most times the CEO that is in charge of hiring. But if the company is, let's say, it has a number of employees already, or is small size business or middle scale business, sometimes they have an HRO manager, sometimes the founder still does the hiring, or sometimes the head of that department. Let's say you want to work with their tech department, maybe the CTO or the head of product. If you want to work in the marketing department, maybe the head of marketing. So what is the title of that person that will hire you? It can be more than one title. Then what do you bring to the table? So you are a developer, but what is the flavor? What is the awesome thing you bring to the table? So all of this should be written down, should be documented. Don't just have it in your head, document it somewhere. Now this foundation is where everything you will do from 2 to 6 is where all of them will lay on. Okay, and even the 7th one that we'll introduce to you, okay, is where everything will lay on. Without specifying all of these, you can't create a profile that will attract the best recruiters or the best people hiring. You can't create content that will connect you with the best people, and that will resonate with people that want to hire you. You can't engage properly. You can't connect with the right people. Okay, for example, if you have not specified your ID company profile, you don't know the industry, you don't know the company size, you don't know the title of people that will hire you, you don't know, then you won't know who to connect with. You'll just be connecting with everybody. And like I said in one of my videos, you don't just connect with anybody. You connect with specific people, and it's this foundation that was specified. Then conversations, how you get back conversations and talking to people. So the foundation is everything. So spend some time, pause this video, or finish the video, then come back to the foundation and lay it out properly. Now your profile is where everybody comes to that wants to hire you. Let's say somebody searched for you and found your name. Somebody says, let's say you are a graphic designer. A company wants to hire a graphic designer, either full time or part time, and they searched on you on LinkedIn and they saw your profile. You can recruiters can search for people. So you see, I search graphic designers and I search for people. Now I'm seeing names. Okay, so your profile is where they will go to learn more about you, to decide if they want to hire you or not. Right? So your profile is where you convince people to hire you to work with them. If you don't create a very good profile, a nice profile that tells the viewer, your recruiter, or a possible hirer what you offer, how long you have done it, what you bring to the table, and why they should hire you, they may not hire you. That is why, again, the foundation is necessary. So you see, in the foundation, you specified everything. So without that foundation, there's no way you can create this awesome profile. So your profile is where everything is done. Even when you post, when someone reads your post, the person clicks on your profile to see what you do. When you engage, let's say you commented on somebody's post and it made sense, they'll click on your profile to see what you do. Let's say you send a connection request and the person wants to decide to connect with you or not. The person goes to your profile to see if you are worth connecting with. Just like that. So it means your profile is where all your activity on LinkedIn revolve around. Whether people want to hire, they saw you on search, they saw your post and they want to see what you do. You commented on your post and they want to see who you are. You send them a connection request and they want to see if they should connect with you. Is your profile they will go to. So without a very good profile, you go nowhere on LinkedIn. And without your foundation, your profile cannot be created in a way that will help you get jobs. Okay, so you see why your profile is necessary. So I created a video on how to create your profile. So the link is showing right now at the top, or check the description you see there. Now, when you're done creating your profile, the next thing is you have to post content. You see, the what most people do that really negatively affected their ability to get jobs on LinkedIn is they just create a profile and they just leave it like that, waiting for someone to send them a someone to find them and want to work with them. It doesn't work like that. Okay, LinkedIn is not just where you drop your profile and leave. Okay, LinkedIn is where you is a social media. So social media channels is all about conversations and sharing. Okay, so you need to start posting. That is how you build your authority, or you show the world how good you are about what you say you do. Let's say you're a graphic designer. How will we know what you know if you don't post about your expertise? Let's say you're a writer. How would you know beyond your profile? Your profile is nice, is nicely done, but how do you share more about what you know to make people know that you know what you're talking about? Also, how do you get more people to see you? Now, because not everybody will search on the LinkedIn search bar, but most people come to LinkedIn and they engage with content. So when you post, you are putting yourself out there for possible recruiters to see. All right, so that is one of the importance of posting, to share your expertise so people know that you know this thing very well, and to make more people see your profile. And like we said, the profile is where they click when they see your post and they go there to read more about you and see if they will hire you. So for your posting, you have to what you do is create a list of things you can teach. So let's say you're a graphic designer. What can you teach? What can you post that will teach your possible recruiters some things to help them? So what you're doing, you're posting, you're helping people. You're just giving them free information. Let's say you know something about graphic design. Let's say you found a software tool or a website. Let's say you found a trick. What do you what can you teach them that will make them want to work with you? That will make them also know that you know what you're saying. So you create a list of those topics, then you create a plan. How many times can you post in a week? The at least the recommended is you should post at least once a week. But if you can, and if you're looking for a job earnestly, you can post every day or more than once a week. Okay. But the idea is this: without knowing your foundation, you'll just be posting random things. So the list of topics your list of topics you are writing here is what you can teach your ICP. It's not just any topic at all. Okay, it's things that you can teach that your ICP is interested in and that maybe wanting to look for or learn on LinkedIn. So that those are the topics you should focus on. Now I believe you are seeing why this foundation is necessary and the mistakes you have been making when posting. Okay. Now the next thing is your engagement. Okay. Now, if you when you come on LinkedIn for the first time, you may have less than 100 followers or connections. How do you get more people to want to connect with you? And how do you put yourself out there? One of them is posting. The second one is engaging. Engaging is all about looking for people's content, commenting and liking and sharing their content. That's engagement. You have to do that because even when you start at the beginning, like I said, you have very few followers. So it means very few people will see your post, which means very few people may see your profile. Okay, so engagement is putting yourself out there. So let's say you found a particular post that you feel connected with, you engage, you leave a comment, you leave a like, you share. Now that will bring your profile into the view of everybody that saw that post and everybody that commented. So you're increasing the number of people, you're increasing your exposure. But what kind of content should you engage in? Again, is content that was posted by your ICP. Okay, content that is posted by people in the company or you want to work with, or people that may hire you. Remember how what we specified here? So we specified this, the title of people that will hire you. So these are the people whose content you should be engaging with. Now you see why the foundation is necessary, and the mistake you have been making with engagement. You don't just engage with any post. You engage with core people that you know may want to hire you. So based on your foundation here, you know the title of people that may hire you. Whatever you have specified in your foundation is those people's posts that you'll be engaging with. Okay, so that will bring you so what this thing is doing is maximizing the the results of your efforts. Okay, so instead of just commenting anything you see, you are maximizing the time you spend on LinkedIn. You are maximizing it to ensure you are putting yourself in front of the people that will help you achieve your goals right now, which is to get a job. So your engagement is commenting, liking, and sharing the post of your desired recruiters, the people that you want to hire you. So yeah, we call them our ICP, and we broke it down in this place. So people in the industry you want to work with, people that have the titles that you think will hire you, are in charge of hiring in those companies, and the company size you want to work in. So you get that. And the next thing is connecting. All right. To increase your ability to get a job, you have to grow your audience. So the more people you have in your network, the more people that follow you, the more people that connect with you, the easier it becomes to get a job on LinkedIn. So you have to connect. So, but who do you connect with? Again, it goes back to the foundation. You don't connect with just anybody, right? You connect with the people that are your ICP. You connect with your ICP, your ideal company profile, people in your ID company profile, your your people that have the titles of people that bear the title of people that may hire you. Okay, so instead of just connecting with anybody, your friends, your colleagues, your classmates, your previous colleagues, your previous classmates, anybody that just sent you a friend connection or anybody post you see, you what you do is you focus on connecting with the people that may hire you. We call them our ICP. So people that are in charge of hiring in our target company. So that's one of the trick in connecting, and that's the mistake a lot of people make. They just connect with anybody, but no, you don't connect with anybody. You connect with people that align with your goal, and that's what the foundation will help you clarify. And the last one is conversations, and these conversations that they are in people's posts and in your DM. So you can start a conversation on people's DM on LinkedIn. One very good way to start a conversation is when you connect with them, and also when you see their post. So there are two ways you can start conversation. Is in when you are engaging. So when you comment on somebody's post, the person replies you reply again. You keep building a connection, building a conversation in that comment. The other way is in when you connect with somebody. Okay, so let's say you send the connection request, or somebody sends you a connection request and the person accepts. You can start a conversation. You can ask them about their job, you can ask them for advice, but try not to ask them for a job. Don't pitch them anything. It will throw them off. LinkedIn is getting crowded with people that just send you pitch. Don't do that. Build a conversation. Go to their profile, read what they do, look for something that interests you, and start talking to them about it. That is how you build conversation. Now you see that all of this does is increase, number one, your exposure. Number two, increase the feeling of expertise that people have about you. Since you want to get a job, you have to express that you know what you're doing. then increase your propensity of people hiring you from your profile. You have this well organized profile, then you connect with the right people, then you start conversation. All of this increases your ability to get a job on LinkedIn. Okay, now the last one is applying for jobs. So in addition to creating this organic posts and creating your profile and engaging and commenting and having conversations, you can look for jobs and apply for them directly. There are a lot of job posts on LinkedIn. So let's say you are a writer, you're a copywriter. So let's say you're a technical writer, for example. You can search for technical writer on LinkedIn. It will show you this list of technical writers, but all you do is you go to jobs and you click on jobs, then you see all jobs. And the beauty of the job posting system is you can select the location you want to get this job. Then when you scroll through all of these and you find a job that you like, then you can apply for it. Now, how does this foundation help you? This foundation helps you know the foundation helps you know the kind of job you're looking for, so you can narrow your search. Okay, and the kind of company you're working for, the kind of company you want to work with, so you can narrow your search. And if you want to work full-time or part-time, or you want to work remotely or on-site, you can narrow your search. LinkedIn has all of this feature where you can narrow the search. You see on-site and the rest of them, and also the company you want to work with and the rest of them, and I think there are other filters here you can use. Okay, so if you follow step 1 to 6 and you apply for a job, and the first thing they will do is they will go to your LinkedIn profile. So if you have done everything here, it will increase the possibility of you getting a job, because you have positioned yourself on your profile. You create useful content that positions you as an expert in that industry, and you may have even had a conversation with a possible recruiter before. So let's say you used to engage in people's content, you used to comment, you used to have conversations, and you increase your network by connecting. There's a possibility that the recruiter may be your connection because of the activity you have engaged in, or the recruiter may be the second connection to one of your connections. So it increases the possibility of you getting hired, and compared to any other person that did not do all of these things. Okay. And from what you have seen so far, you see that everything falls back to the foundation. Without a clear foundation, your entire LinkedIn agenda will not work the way you want it. And that is a mistake a lot of people have made on LinkedIn. They don't have a nice foundation. So I hope this was able to help you in one way or the other, and you've learned from this video. So I have a number of videos on my channel that helps you understand how to set up a profile, how to post, how to engage, how to connect, and the rest of them. So do check it out. If you have any question, drop it in the comments. If you need help with setting up a profile or creating a posting calendar or understanding how to connect, please drop a comment and I'll reach out to you. Also, there's a particular way you should engage. Okay, there's a particular way you should post content. There's a particular way you should connect. I have these 3 methods of connecting. I call them the 1 post strategy, the first connection, second connection strategy, and the search strategy. Those are 3 ways I can connect. I'm creating different videos on them, so check my channel and you see this video. Thank you very much.